Happy Halloween! Hi guys. I can't believe it's Halloween already. This is crazy. It's my favorite holiday, so I'm so excited. I wanted to hop on here and just make a really cool, fun video. Still Disney, but not a part of my animated feature film series. If the camera moves a little bit, it is not a ghost. It is my beautiful little cat, Scarlett. Anyways, welcome to my channel. I am Rachel. Thank you so much for clicking and watching. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It'll be the best Halloween present ever. So for Halloween, I wanted to do something a little fun, a little different, but still stick with our Disney theme going on. So I actually took last night to come up with a list of, in my opinion, the scariest Disney villains. It was very, very difficult trying to come up with this list. I decided to do a top 5, but there's so many good ones. It was really difficult to kind of narrow it down. I actually had a whole list of some of Scarlett. So I actually had a whole list of villains that I thought were super scary or just evil and cruel, and I finally narrowed it down to a top 5. Now remember, this is just my personal opinion. I'm sure you have some different ones that you would throw in there, or maybe you agree with my list, and if you do, let me know, and if you don't, also let me know. Let me know what villains you would have liked to see in there. Alright, so I'm going to start with my number 5, which is Mother Gothel. She gets the number 5 slot in my list because she kidnapped a freaking baby just so that she could stay looking youthful, feeling young. If that's not vain, I don't know what is. Twisted. So twisted. Number 4 is Cruella de Vil. Rightfully so. She is a crazy lady. She wants to kidnap her friends' puppies so that she can kill them and skin them for a fur coat. And what makes that scary is, like, there are people out there that still like to do that. And then that's just so cruel and so sad. Yeah, she's insane. She's crazy. Number 3. Now some of you might think this is a little, like, not too scary and he's not too bad, but in my opinion, just his attitude towards things is super scary. Scarlett, you are messing up this video. Number 3 on my list of scariest Disney villains is Governor Ratcliffe. And the reason I picked him, so I know he doesn't seem like, oh, super scary or anything like that. The reason I picked him is because he is very power driven and he has opinions on the world and how it should be run and how things should get done, and his view on different people and different things and cultures is very scary. The way that he thinks and the things he sees as appropriate to get things done is just awful and scary. Hence the world we live in. Number 2, I think you guys will agree, definitely belongs on my list, is Scar. He kills his own brother because he just wants power and convinces his nephew that it was his fault, and because of that, Simba doesn't feel like he can go back home. The world just goes dark, and it's heartbreaking. Especially that whole scene is heartbreaking, and he is just evil. He does have one of the best villain songs though. So before I announce my number 1 pick, I do have a couple honorable mentions I just wanted to throw in there. These were ones that were on my initial list, but I wasn't sure like where they would fall in, so I just wanted to give these villains, these bad guys, a little shout out. So my first honorable mention is Lady Tremaine from Cinderella. She's mean. She's just mean. That's it. Madame Medusa from The Rescuers, she uses an orphan little girl to go into this dangerous place just so she can get a diamond. My third honorable mention is the Horned King from The Black Cauldron. So it's kind of pulled out of left field there, but he is terrifying just to look at. Like, based on appearance, he's terrifying. He's this like skeletal being with horns, and he's just so creepy, but also very, very evil. So my number one villain on my list is Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. This guy is the epitome of pure, just evil, dark, cruel, and just, it's scary because there are people like him in our world. And so just with that thought and just seeing all the things that he says and does is scary. So that is why he is my number one pick on my Disney villains list. He is terrifying. He wants to kill all the gypsies. He then takes this poor gypsy baby and is basically made to raise him on his own, holds him up there saying he can't leave, and basically uses a lot of scare tactics, and he's just evil. And the scary thing about him is everything that he says and does, he truly 100% believes in. He believes that he is doing the right thing, and that's terrifying. And his song that he has about Esmeralda and the gypsies in general is so dark. And if you really listen to those lyrics, I'm not even going to talk about it too much, but if you really listen to those lyrics, it is terrifying. It is such a dark, twisted song that he sings, and it's just like you get a little more glimpse of his mind and how he works, and it is so scary. So if you haven't heard that song, if you haven't really paid attention to those lyrics, go listen to it, watch the movie, and just pay attention to everything that he says and does. You'll see why he is number one on my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, like it, give me a thumbs up, makes me super happy. Comment, subscribe, share, all of that. Have a really fun, safe Halloween. I'm gonna go put on my costume now. Have a beautiful, magical, spooky Halloween. Mwah!